Hands in voice acting and many more. So I hope we will have a good time, and it's really a pleasure to meet all of you. Sir, take away.
Sige ba, tuloy lang. Kwento ka pa.
2 minutes pa.
2 minutes, parang 2 minutes na yun.
No, you can ask question na lang. Kasi parang may ang
Pansin pala to.
actually talaga nasa gitna ka. Mga 30 kami dito.
Hot seat.
Kumusta ma'am yung unang experience mo mag-dubbing?
Oh, it was magical. I feel like nasa cloud 9 ako. Kasi parang sabi ko, is this really happening? Kasi nakikita ko parang nakikita or napapanood ko lang to dati sa mga behind the scenes ng mga pinanonood nating mga Korean novela or whatever. Tapos now you're doing it, parang it's unbelievable. So until today, hanggang pag may ginagawa na yung mga project, para pa rin siyang bago for me. So ayun.
Paano naman ma'am siya, follow-up? Paano naman ma'am paano ka nagdadub as visually impaired? Kasi syempre, you have to, if you're not visually impaired, you look at the script and then time it with the mouth lip movement. So, paano yun yung process na yun for you?
Wow, ganda naman. Thank you for that wonderful question. And ayun, through the ideas of Sir Choi and Direct Alan, sila yung nagsimula talaga ng idea na yan na ang mangyayari is yung director na nasa labas, sasabihin niya sa'yo yung line na kailangan mong sabihin. And then someone from your group or someone from the staff or someone from your, kung sino mang available, pwede ka nilang samahan inside the booth to be your cue. Na they will tap your back kung kailan ka na pwedeng magsalita para masing. Kasi kapag, pwede mo namang intayin, di ba? Yung kung kailan mo maririnig yung boss, kailan most of the times it will cause delay. So, kailangan mo talaga ng taga-cue. Otherwise, i-move siya ng i-move. So, it was a challenge. Pero, magaling kasi nila sila. So, ayun. Yan.
Is it text-to-speech or you have braille?
Others, yung mga alam ko na nakasama din natin sa Certified Voice Artist Program, they're bringing their braille scripts. Pero ako kasi since lately lang ako na-blind, hindi ako ganun kabilis magbasa, makakahiya lang ako. Kaya ang ginagamit ko, I'm listening my scripts through my phone. Kumbaga doon ko siya binabasa. And then, katulad ng ginagawa ni Direct Alan, ibabato niya sa yung linya or ng mga directors. Tapos sasabihin niya siya agad with feelings. Yes. Ayun. So,
Okay, may question ka.
Ikaw, pakilala ka sa kanya. We have a new voice mates here.
wow.
Voice mates. Pumunta ka sa confession room ngayon.
Nakakita ko bigla. Wait.
Pakilala ka.
I'm new recently from batch 19. My name is Zina. So, ayun, first time actually.
Ina.
Zina.
Zina.
Yeah.
Warrior princess?
Yes,
Yes.
like the warrior princess.
Wow.
Pag nalaman pa second name ko, hindi ko na alam.
Ano nga yung second name mo?
Ursula.
Oh. So, sino yan?
Little Mermaid.
Ursula. Bida ka na, kontrabida ka pa.
Pwede rin.
Bonita.
Ang daming ano. Pero yeah, I already know about Creative Voices way back pa actually. Actually, kilala ko muna siya as VoiceWorks. Yeah. Nung college pa ako. Parang wala akong budget noon, so. Pero yeah, it's because during the pandemic, I rediscovered about Creative Voices, and that's when I pursued this year nga, itong CVAP. So, ayan. So, matagal ko na din itong dream, maging voice artist.
Bakit? Sige, I would like tell us, ano yung mo, naging motivation mo to be part of Certified Voice Artist Program and to do something right after. Kasi it doesn't mean nag-graduate ka, certified ka. Magjo-join ka na kasi 80-20 rule yan, Pareto principle na 80% gun, 20%, at sa 20%, pareto pa rin. May 20, sa 20%, 80-20 pa rin. So just imagine, sa 20%, natanggalan ka pa ng, sabi natin sa 20, may natira na lang na, ilan? Apat. So isa ka dun sa apat, anong masasabi mo? Bakit?
Kapalan
Bakit ka nandito? Simple tanong, bakit ka nandito? Anong purpose mo?
Well, my purpose is actually, sa totoo lang, way back as a kid din, parang na-enjoy ko na talaga. Parang I discovered kasi na medyo dati, nag-i-imitate din ako ng boses ng mga classmates ko. Doon nag-umpisa. Tapos, na-realize ko like over time, even though I'm an introvert, I do enjoy talking in front of an audience. And then, yun nga, recently ko lang din kasi na-discover din that I do somehow have a range when it comes to voice acting. Because of CVAP, actually, dun ko lang na-discover. Yeah, dun ko siya na-hone. And then, right now kasi, it's a lifelong dream for me. So, as much as possible, I just really wanna enjoy the experience. Yun nga, parang, yun lang naman talaga yung habol ko. Whatever happens, may happen. Either kung maging long-term career ko rin ba, diba? Or just something I wanna do and long.
Actually, parang hindi namin ginagamit yung long-term career, but lifelong
Yeah, lifelong.
purpose. Diba?
Mm-mm.
Kasi, given and passionate kayo, pero what's your purpose? Why you are doing it? Diba? Yun yung nakakalimutan kasi ng maraming tao na, not unless you are Clark, not unless you are someone na talagang magaling, no? Kaya ang rule number 1 sa CVAP, di ba? Don't lose your day job. Yun kagad yung pinofront natin para hindi mahirapan yung mga tao. Not unless you're okay na. Tapos na ako, okay na ako. And then, pwede ka na. Pero not to the point na pagkatapos mo yun. Mas madali siya ng time ko eh. Unlike ngayon, ang hirap. Not unless you are with us. Madami kasi tayo activity. We can create something different. Hindi lang yung recording, like voice talent. Like mag-host, mag-speaker. Just like me, ako, I had a chance to speak last 2 days ago lang. Back to back with Boss Sanchez.
Wow.
Ang malupit dyan, ako paborito ng tao, hindi si Bo. Kasi iba na yung atake niya. He is a preacher, not a speaker. Magkaiba kasi yung motivational speaker. Right? And mind you, the sad part is, hindi natuwa ng tao kasi they're like 30% Muslim there and he did some Eminem thing. So, very disappointed. I should know kasi kasama ko yung mga Muslim eh. Kasi sabi na, Sir, sobrang appreciate ka namin kasi binalance mo yung, ang bigat na ng naramdaman namin nung time na yan eh. Kasi pinalapit niya lahat ng tao, tapos, asan pa ba? Tanggapin niyo, alam niya na yan. So, off yun sa mga Islam, di ba? Sa mga Muslim. Pero okay lang, kasi nabalance ko naman eh. Yun. And one of the thing na gusto ko kasi i-training sa is to become not just a speaker but an influential communicator. I think nakita niyo naman yan sa program. Even you don't see me, even you don't hear me, but you can feel me. Tama? Through Jen, through Janine, through Bogs, through Clark, yung mga trainer na, and we're expanding by next year kasi since we are incorporated. Kasi syempre ngayon, hindi pa kami kasi makapaningin kasi ang hirap pa rin mag-filter ng tao. And ang pinaka-importante sa CVAP kasi, yung tao, hindi naman yung program eh. Hindi rin yung principle eh. Kung walang tao, kahit anong ganda ng prinsipyo, kahit anong ganda ng programa mo, hindi mag-work yan. Kasi tao pa rin ang importante. Parang simbahan, di ba? Kahit sabihin mo ng maganda yung simbahan yan, kung walang tao sa loob, magiging bar na lang yan bukas. Same as what happened to some churches in Europe na nagiging talaga. Kasi wala na eh. Pero we're not a church. We are a home. We are a family. And one thing na gusto ko talaga sa mga tulad ni Monette, yung bang, alam natin, they are discriminated. We, pinanganak tayo na nakikita na pag nakakita tayo ng bulag, para bang, alam mo yan, nag-iiba yung, ano natin, mundo natin. Ay, may bulag. Nako. Para tayo ba ang mag-a-adjust sa kanila? So, dapat, don't make them feel na special sila. Don't make it feel na parang dahil ba na ako nag-iiba na or hindi niyo ako sasama kasi baka maapektuhan yung gusto niyong gawin. Tama? Pero sinacrifice din namin. Mahirap naman talaga. Especially nung ako pa lang ang naggagawa sa program. Remember, anong batch ka? Oh, buti na lang wala na ako nun sa'yo. Kasi well, nagpahinga na ako. Pero yung mga naunang mga PWD, alam niyo, kapa kami talaga. Hindi namin alam. Wala pang mentors. Wala pa yung mga trainers. Ako lang! Me, myself, and I, and Nikki. Si Nikki, ang trabaho lang naman ni Nikki, taga-check ng attendance. Nag-gets niyo yung trabaho niya, or taga-check ng assignments. Ako, trabaho ko lahat. From marketing, promotion, program development. Isipin mo, paano ko sa 4 na linggo, sa isang linggo, meron kang halos 8 oras na magsasalita. Anong gagawin mo? Anong sasabihin mo? Maubusan ka niyan. Kung ako lang mag-isa magtuturo. And thanks to the haters, I listen to them. Hindi, totoo. Because all my life, for the past 15 years, ako mag-isa nagtitraining eh. Although kumukuha ako ng ibang teachers, pero in principle, ako pa rin lahat. So 15 years, every Saturday, I don't stop teaching. Even I'm abroad na I'm monitoring. Sabado, hihinto ang mundo ko. Daling araw sa Amerika, nakamonitor ako sa Pilipinas. Alam mo yung ganong feeling? No? And ang goal lang natin, isa sa mga gusto kong mangyari, lahat tayo maging mentors, maging teachers on our own life. Kasi not all people will be given a chance to teach. Kahit magaling, halimbawa, for example, si Pat. Maybe he's really good. He's one of the top voice artists of this country and in the world. But if he don't have an opportunity to teach, even he wants to teach, sayang. Yung alam niya hanggang sa kanya na lang. Unlike yun sa akin, kaya nga I stopped dubbing in 2015 for others to have an opportunity to dub. Kasi maniwala kayo, during my time from 1996 to 2014, hindi, o 15, hindi ako lagi. Sa isang anime, 4-5 karakter akin. Di ba? Paano makakapasok yung iba? Mag-audition ka pa lang, pag nakita mo ako, manginginig ka na. Ay, putya, nandiyan si Putsyolog na. Huwag na kayo mag-audition, talo na agad kayo. Totoo yun. Kaya I'm the most hated during that time. Until now. Sabi ko, sige, aalis ako, ipapalit ko 1,000. Totoo. Yung mga haters ko nga, ginagamit sila eh. Mga galing din sa akin. It's like eating their own shit, di ba? Aking galing yun, ba't galit na galit kayo? Dapat, di ba, magpasalamat kayo at nabuo yung mga yan dahil sa akin, dahil sa voice works. The problem is, they demonize me. So, huwag nyo na sasabihin na galing kayo kay Pucholo, ha? Talaga, ay may video ako kasama ka. May testimonies mo kung ba't mo kayo didinay. Hindi po dahil kay Sir Joy, siya po una nagbigay sa akin ng opportunity to dub. Ito nga ako, oo nga, nasa ano ka eh. Nasa dubbing, dubber's cut ka. Sabi ko, if I created them, I can create better than them. Through CBAP. Kaya ang CBAP, sobrang layo niya sa voice works. Kasi principle-based na tayo. Kaya kahit nag-CBAP yung mga masama ugali, lumalabas yung totoong intention at motive niya. Imagine mo, how can you go against me? The one that gave you an opportunity na expose kung anong meron sa dubbing industry. No? Tapos, hindi mo pa ako nami-meet personally. May nasasabi ka na laban sa akin just because, di ba, hindi ka naman nakinabang or hindi kita nabigyan ng project. Yun lang naman eh. Bakit? Hindi ko naman responsibility yan eh. Ang goal ko is to develop more people. Kasi kahit wala namang project dito, tuloy-tuloy pa rin kami nagtuturo ah. Kasi yun naman ang goal natin. Eventually, ang daming mga distractions, ang daming mga new technology na Clark, mamay ko kwento ko sa'yo, mamay magugulat ka, maiinis ka lalo. Kailan lang, si Clark, I made his voice without him knowing na not even that's his voice. O Clark, pakinggan mo to. Luwis ka boses ko. Oo nga. Ano pa yan? Anong gagawin natin? And now we're using it dito. May mga projects na kaming hindi nyo alam, pero AI na siya. Nanginginig na rin ako eh. Parang, shit, parang hindi ko na kailangan ng talent. Kami-kami na lang. Pero hindi ko naman siya gagamitin dahil kaya namin. We will still choose those people na ano. Sabi mo, one person can do 1,000 voices. Crazy. Anything, babae, lalaki, bata. Kasi there's a it's no longer text to speech, but speech to speech. That will kill a lot of voice talents and dubbers' job. My God. Totoo yun. And one day, human will never, magiging useless na lang talaga. But either you use it or di ba? It destroys you. Especially sa industry na to. America is suffering right now. A lot of voice talents, they're losing their job. Because they lend their voices. So they kill themselves. Uy, parehas lang naman kayo ng AI. Yung original voice mo, gamit na ako AI. Tama? Using my acting. I'll record it first and translate it into your own voice with your accent. Patay ka na. And that's what's happening right now. But the good thing about Filipino, mahirap siyang AI. Tagalog, especially acting. Hindi rin siya pwedeng duplicate. So doon na papunta yung industry. Yung English dubbing and Tagalog dubbing. So doon papunta tayo as now, I will announce na rin na dubbing booth company is no longer existing. So we closed down. But the good thing is, it's still alive. Under Creative Voices. Sabi nga, parang Disney yan. Inis ako na lang na kumpanya yan. Nasa Disney, so siya Warner Brothers, so yan ka. So still, yun pa rin, same job, English dubbing pa rin siya. So anything English dubbing is under Dubbing Booth Company. Now it's called Dubbing Booth. Yun na lang, Dubbing Booth na siya. Tinanggal na yung company. So meron ding Meta Voices, still existing under Creative. Kasi kapag kailangan ng mga OR, under ng Creative lahat yan. So ang Creative ang parang ano yan, McDonald's. Hindi naman McDo OR yan. It's Golden Arches. Under ng ganong company. So, ang dami na. So, we will launch it by October 25 during the Voices Con. So, meron na siyang, so, combination of AI, human voice. So, makikita mo, inaaral ko ngayon. Nakikita niyo naman yung mga release ng mga videos natin, kakaiba parang, especially now, we do pranks. So, why did I do that? Parang, because I would like to see ng mga tao na masaya mag-dubbing. Natawa pa rin to. Gano'n. Yung, pero sa Creative Voices lang yan mangyayari. Under Tagadub TV. It's one company din, ay pang brand ng Creative Voices. Na people can see the people behind dubbing. So, lahat kayo mabibigyan ng chance din naman. Kasi outsiders, the others, the aliens will never do that. Kasi ayaw nila kasing sumikat yung mga dubbers nila or gusto nilang contain lang yung information within themselves. Greedy, selfish, and ungrateful naman talaga yung mga yan. Anything outside creative voices, alam niyo na, lalo na sa Pilipinas. So yun, now we have a puppet.
その前に、モネさんの実際に声優した時の声、どんな感じなのか一回聞かせていただきたい。
He want to hear, listen, how he act as a voice actor.
Okay.
Can you any kind of role?
Sige. Okay. Alam mo na. Sige, okay, palakpakan natin si Monette. Ihanda mo na yung spill mo eh. Sa lahat. Bukas.
Go, Monette!
Teka namin.
Oh my gosh. Mga character voices also. Hindi talaga ako nakapag-prepare.
Yes!
Ano ba? Na-awkward ako, wait lang.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I might seem a bit tiny, but I can do a lot of voices. Like this one. Or I can also sound like an AI. Open, door, doors closing. What,
Which?
yeah, which? Oh. I can see a very, very lovely girl, and I will make her a dinner for tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Bata.
Like this one. Or I could also use my British accent for, I'm not Charlotte. Yeah, not that royal one. I'm just a normal girl. And, marunong din naman ba ako mag-Tagalog?
Pero British na siya ngayon.
Partly. Maybe.
Mills na siya, Mills.
Yeah, ano pa ba? Yung old voices, ano ba mga ginagawa ng mga apo ko dito? Yung pinaglilinis ko, bakit nandito kayo? Ano ba, maglinis kayo doon at bakit kayo pa rin cellphone ng cellphone? Ano ba naman itong mga henerasyon na ito? Noong araw nagsisibak pa kami ng kahoy kayo kami mga babae.
What else? English, sir?
Yeah. Anything you can
Oh my
do.
gosh. My spells are running out.
10 more minutes.
What's that?
10 more minutes.
10 more minutes. Oh my gosh. I hope I still have my voice at that time. So, I'm also kind of like Sir Pachola said about the AI. I don't know, there's also a dark side of it, but I don't know why I was fascinated about that before, and I'm kind of like imitating it, like, how to do that? Hi, I'm Siri. I am your voiceover. Like that. So, oh my gosh, I'm running out of spills. Help me! Come on! So, usually, when we're dubbing Tagalog, it's more of combination of characters from kids to old to witch to villains. But yeah, sir, tulong!
Okay, before anything else, let's welcome the co-founder of CVAP, Ms. Nikki Esmero. Ayan, speech daw, speech.
Speech.
Go.
The shares.
Then, tayo ka na lang para kita ka. No.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for featuring Creative Voices and SIVA, Certified Voice Artist Program. As you well know, Creative Voices has produced like 80% of the dubbing artists in the Philippines. And after the pandemic, the Voice Master pivoted, and that's where we created the Certified Voice Artist Program in 2020, and we have more than 1,000 graduates as of the moment, and most of them are just beginners, and because of the program, they have now flourishing careers in voice acting. And we also started, I worked with the voice master in 2021 to work on his dream for a dubbing booth company. And after 3 years, I'm so happy that we now can have projects that are exclusively worked upon by our graduates, the CVAC graduates. So that's a big fulfillment for me, for us, and I'm happy that we have helped PWDs like Monette still fulfill their dreams, even though they have these disabilities or challenges. So thank you so much, because we hope to reach more people, not just in the Philippines, but in the world, so that they can also learn how to use their voices not only for themselves, but they can also use it for positive social change. And for other voice artists to also learn and understand to use their voice, or you see voice acting as a craft and not just for business. Okay? So thank you so much, NH.
Sila ang address mo?
Sila
Sila ang address
Oo,
mo?
sila.
Hindi, hindi.
Okay. So I'd like to thank all of our graduates for continuing to be with us, especially the secretariat team, the training team. Without you guys, the program will not exist for until this moment, 2021, 3 years. At the start, there was just Sir Pocholo and I running the program, but now we have developed leaders and trainers out of our graduates, and that's you. And again, I keep on telling thank you and sending my appreciation to you guys, because that's our main goal, for the program to continue even if we are no longer here on this earth. And that's why we always inculcate, we don't focus on the skills, but we focus on the core values, okay? Because that's what we want to do actually. Not go beyond just teaching you voice acting skills, but creating a culture of loving, caring, and giving, and change the culture that we have in voice acting. So with you guys, I know we will fulfill that dream too, and we will have that legacy because of you. So thank you so much for your trust in the program until this time, and thank you in advance for continuing our legacy. Okay, thank you.
Okay, now, let's have Bogs. Ikaw na. Magti-training ka na, kunwari lang. Okay, we have acting training with Bogs. Yung mga tinuturo mo, ano lang, mock-up lang ito, hindi yan totoo.
Wala alam ito, practice ka.
Ano mag-action? Siyempre, experience mo na paano integrate yung acting sa voice acting, sa dubbing. Good!
Basics of acting, I don't know. So when it comes to acting, it needs to come out natural, so as natural as possible. So you don't act to act. So you just try to reenact whatever experience you have in your life. Let's say if the scene calls for an emotion that you haven't felt before, you try to empathize, put yourself into that situation, and see how you would react to achieve that poignant feeling, or to achieve yung emotion required for the scene. And when it comes to acting, then there are certain levels that I seek out with the dubbers, because sometimes the scene is requiring just chill, laid back kind of talking or communication or interaction with each one, and then the dubbers or the dubber will go full blast. Like a scene would ask na sabihin na, "What are you doing there? Why are you blocking the way?" But then one dubber would interpret that as, "What are you doing here? Why are you blocking the way?" Which is not called for. Although yes, you have good acting, but that's not what the scene is requiring. So as much as possible, we try to not just synchronize the audio file with the opening and closing of the mouths on the video, but also synchronizing the levels of acting. So to make that easier, I advise dubbers to put certain levels into acting. So level 1 is like chill, laid back, and then as the levels go up, you try to increase the intensity. If you're happy, then the level of happiness goes up until you're ecstatic. If you're sad, the sadness goes up until you're sobbing, you're grieving, you're crying na. And then pag angry, nandun yung you're just sounding frustrated, giggle lang, like your voice is through your teeth, like and then level 5 wherein you're like really shouting, you're bursting in anger, and somehow it helps. And then there are also scenes wherein one of our dubbers, si Carl, had an experience with trying to act sick. If you don't know how to act sick, how a sickly person sounds, then if you haven't felt that sick, it's hard to act. It's hard to empathize because you don't know which part of your body is in pain. Do I need to sound like I'm grasping for air? Do I need to sound as if there's a certain part of my body that I cannot move? Things like that. And what we did was muscle memory. So if there's a certain action that I can have you do to make you sound as if you're in that situation or you're in that predicament, then I'll have you do that. Certain instances will be, if let's say we're in a booth and then I need you to sound far, I'll have, aside from microphone dynamics wherein you need to physically position yourself, I'd have the dubber go like way back, nakatikit sa wall, and then just sometimes throw the line upwards. Or if the person doesn't know how to sound sick or is in pain, there was one time that I had someone, I went inside the booth, I pushed on that person's shoulders, pushed down, and then the person should fight.
Yeah.
Parang labanan mo. Resist ka, don't go down, and then push it down.
Yeah.
And then, so I'll try with Monette. So I'll push it down to fight, and then try to say something.
Don't do.
Yeah.
See? So
Like that, like you're resistant, yeah. Right?
so the fact that you're able to come up with that sound for the first time will train your muscle memory to know, oh, so that sounds good. So next time, I know how I should sound when I'm in pain. I know how I should sound when I'm lying down and then trying to grasp for air. So those are just the basics when it comes to dubbing. And aside from that, we have dubbers experience writing as well to know how it feels or what the entire story is about. Because sometimes when you're in a booth, when you're acting, when you're dubbing, and then you have one person at a time go in and out, it's hard to show that interaction. It doesn't feel as if you're talking to each other. It's like one person talking, done. One person talking, done. So there's no connection. And that's what we're trying to build in the dubbing booth, in Creative Voices, trying to build that kind of connection without having multiple people inside the booth. Kasi since CVAP's #1 rule, you still lose your day job, it's hard to set schedules for dubbers to meet so that we can do dubbing. What we can do before in a day, we have to do in multiple days to accommodate the people's schedules, the dubber schedules. And then somehow make magic with their voices and then watch themselves in film. So so far we've had certain projects, episodes. Hopefully, client is happy with what we've done, and more clients, more projects to come. So we'll cascade that to all members and the 20% surcharge, was it 80-20? So we'll cascade that to the cream of the crop. So hopefully, cross fingers, we have more people coming here, more talents, more people to help build their artistry and to be influence to the community.
Go. Sample ka daw, sabi ni ano. Sample ka muna. Tapos sunod si yung voice acting para makita daw dun sa camera. Tapos si Clark din yung mga voices naman na ano para maipakita sa show. Ano lang, para lang ano, sample lang.
Sample.
And then do sample voice acting. Okay, go.
希望はその中なんですか？
Okay, go.
ここでいいんですか？この最初サンプルをする
実際に学生たちが
うん
やっぱりブースの中に入ってやってみるってやったことないんですよね。
Is there anybody who has not having experience of staying in the booth?
No
Yeah.
experience.
Is it possible for
Zero.
to, yeah. Is it
First time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it possible?
Yes, possible. Everything is possible. But before that, they will do voices. You
Yeah,
can
yeah. ボイスのちょっとサンプルを今
sample.
先生が教えるから。
Okay?
だから全員じゃなくていいんで数人だけで
他の女の子が初めて。やったことない。あとみんな経験してるっていう。
That's also first time to meet.
いや、初めて彼女はここに来たから。
Okay, one more. Sample muna. And si Clark. Sample voices. We are one. Oh, dito ka mag-ano. Kasi nag-against the light ka na.
Nagsashine.
Go.
Well, what do we have?
Lahat ng kaya mo.
How to get stabbed.
How to get stabbed?
There was I had a character before wherein it's just one line, so it's not like Pokemon wherein you say just the name or like a sound. The character's name was Bon Bon, and his only line was like Bon all throughout. So it's like you're saying like Bon Bon. And then he had the skill, he had a magic attack wherein he creates a whirlwind. So when he creates a whirlwind, he flies around, and then what's hard about that is as he's flying around, I need to make a sound like it's hard, but it's fun because I get to play around. I don't get to do that kind of voice in animation. Whereas in animation, a project I had with Janine, I just sound normally. So what was that? I can't simply say the name. No. So well, it's somewhat like that. But no, but there's no.
How about the reactions?
Reactions. So if let's say this,
Manga.
Oo, yung mga reactions. The reaction.
it's fun when we do
先生がいろんな声をやってくれる。
when we do the manga anime, it's
Sample
fun
na lang.
because
Huwag ka naman
we
kwento.
sound na.
この人は先生の歌のこの人教えないから。
Flanchan, why are you always doing this to me? Wait, no! Mobile.
感情を表す表現とか。ああいうのやってくれる。
Si Jenny naman mamaya.
And then there are some scenes where I talk to myself, like, what's the big guy's name?
Sige, kahit sino mag-invent
No,
ka na.
kanya. Hey, big guy, you look so strong. I'm not big. I like cute, fluffy things, Bjorn. I go to the gym, but I like cute stuff, like bunnies, like hopping around. But you should be muscular. You should be like, you know that Arnold guy? Wherein you should sound like, I'll be back. No, I don't like that. I don't like action. I watch anime. I watch cartoons. And I like magic girls. I want to be a magic girl when I grow up. Wait, grow up? You're a big guy. How do you grow up? I'm still in high school. What? So those kind of stuff. I mean, if you play around, what's hardest is when I do kids' voices because the voice sounds big. So farthest I can go is, hey, this is my voice when I was a kid. But you know, when I grow up, I don't want to be like anyone. I want to be like Superman. I want to be like Iron Man. But you can't be just like that. So, let's give the floor to Clark. This is creative voices, not creative stunts.
May bago.
Okay, I guess for me then. Okay.
The one you did for EB.
Of course you gotta stand up. Okay, so what I usually go for is the higher pitched characters with a lot of energy. So I always go from oh my god, what are they doing? They're gonna kill me or something like that. Or maybe I can be like a nerd, which sounds very similar to that. By my calculations, we're gonna be doing a lot of hurting on those bullies, right? Or maybe sometimes it make me go low. It'll be like Alan, I like to be Arnold too, like this guy. Sometimes when we do the manga things, I always sneak a extra character that's always going to be Arnold. You will always see in the comments like, oh, Arnold's there again. I like this guy. It's good. Or maybe sometimes you'll be adding a few accents like, oh, Jesus Christ, what the hell are you doing here, lad? Or sometimes when I do some video games, they make me do a bit of British accent, eh? When I'm talking, they always go really high when I'm talking in other accents. But sometimes it only goes down to Arnold again. I don't know why, but I always become like this sometimes. And maybe what else do? I am not sure anymore. But those are just some of the things I can do. And this is my normal, no, not my normal voice. But that's what I do. I like nerds.
Yung parang ginagawa natin, like what we did for some YouTube content like manga anime. I voice different flags, or there's death flag, romance flag, survival flag. So it goes like,
That's a flag! Oh my gosh, Nobu! Didn't you know that that's a poison? You're not supposed to take that! Oh, Shi-chan, do you probably think that you're falling in love with Mobu? No, she cannot fall in love with Mobu! I'm Heartbreak Flag, and I love Mobu! Mobu, come back!
that is so pathetic. I am the survival flag, and I should just go home. I don't really care about the matters of your heart, Shi-chan. So that's how it goes.
Si Jen naman, Jen.
My gosh, mga lola lang. Si Zina na. Si Zina na, sir, sabot.
Last ka na.
Tayo pa ba?
Paminsan matanda akong lola.
Or English ba? I'll do English also.
Hi everyone, my name is Jen.
Hi everyone, my name is Jen. Or hi everyone, my name is Jen. Or hello, thank you for calling Creative Voices. Ayun lang, si Zina na.
Okay. So we're good. Inside the booth now.
Zina is our new character. Our new victim. Victim.
initiation for you.
Especially first try.
We'll have you with
Sample.
Ayaw, sample.
Sabi mo, nagagaya ka ng boss.
Sige,
Nagagaya
sige.
ka ng isa.
We're classmates.
I can't do that anymore. That was a talent I did when I
Go
was
na.
a kid.
Ayun o.
I can do kid voices mostly because I have a parang higher pitch nga. So it's like,
Sometimes I wanna be like a little kid. I play dress up and stuff. And I can play a little bit younger.
Babe, may career ka na.
and sometimes I can be a little bit velvety, trying to be a bit seductive if I could. A couple of young guys.
Imagine 今の話はみんながシェアをしようと。そう彼はディレクター。これはディレクターで、ここの声の昨日女の人がやったでしょ、その役割は彼が本当はやってるってことをします。はい。So, it's the first time for
Yeah.